Hey guys, CapNKrome back again, and today we are taking the Broseph Q&A. Purple Torch Gaming did this, and so did the Serious Squirrel. I'll leave their links down in the description. But if you haven't heard of this, it's just 15 questions to let you guys know a little more about whoever's taking the thing, in this case, me. The first question is, what year were you born? Well, I was born in 1977, so I'm pretty old. I just had a birthday the other day, on February 8th. I turned 39. Yeah, I'm that damn old. What was your first curse word? Well, my first curse word, according to my mother, was damn it. She said that she was in the other room of our place and she hears a little voice going, damn it, damn it, damn it. And she walks in and I am stomping my little fat foot because I had dropped my ball and I was too lazy to bend over and pick it up, so I was saying damn it. So yeah, damn it was my first curse word. Third question. What shows did you grow up with? There were so many. Growing Pains, Full House, just, you know, all those. Beginning of The Simpsons, and my parents, you know, they always watched MASH and Dynasty and stuff like that. But yeah, those are the kind of shows I grew up with. And let's see, the next question. What is your clothing style? Oh, I'm sorry, no. Advice for younger self. Have more fun. Don't take shit so seriously. Just enjoy every day, you know. I mean, you're going to have bad stuff happen to you, but just have fun with it. That's what, to me, it's all about. Yeah, that'd be my advice to younger self. And what is your clothing style? Well, I usually just wear a shirt, t-shirt, and jeans because I'm always working on something, but I prefer to dress kind of sharp. I've always been like that. I guess because as a kid we were kind of poor, and now that, you know, I've got my own job and everything, that, yeah, I like to dress sharp, you know. I'm not talking suits and stuff. If I could afford it, I would. But I like to wear, you know, a nice shirt and just jeans. I'm not into, you know, the whole khakis and stuff all the time, but I like to wear a nice, at least button-down shirt. And that's, yeah, you know, a nice little hat, you know. Not always a ball cap, which 9 times out of 10 it's a ball cap, but sometimes, you know, a little chauffeur's kind of hat. And let's see, next question. What was your favorite toy when you were younger? Well, like I said, we were pretty poor, and we couldn't, you know, afford much. But when I was real little, it was just my mom, me, and my sister, and we lived in a trailer court. And I had this one toy. It was a dump truck, and it only had 3 wheels. And I guess I was 4 or 5 years old, and I'd push it back and forth in front of the place, you know, in front of the trailer. We had a dirt spot out there real fast, you know, as fast as my little fat legs could carry me. And then the front, where it was missing the wheel, would catch the ground, and I'd flip end over end. And I guess I would do that until it was bedtime, you know. That was just my favorite thing. I guess I was into self-abuse back then. Most embarrassing moment you can remember. God, I've had a bunch of those. One time, I was in 8th grade, and it was an English class, and they were watching Romeo and Juliet the movie, which to me is boring as shit anyways, but, you know, whatever. Well, they turn the lights down, and I end up dozing off. Well, I wake up, and the whole class they have their desks all facing mine, and I have this huge saliva puddle on my desk where I'd gone to sleep, and apparently I was snoring pretty loud, because they had stopped the movie, and like I said, they were all facing me, and whenever I woke up, the teacher had them stand up and clap for me. That had to be one of the most embarrassing. That sucked donkey dog. Oh, it just sucked donkey balls. Hugely. Horrible. Hated that. What was your first R-rated movie? My first R-rated movie was, they were replaying The Exorcist and Amityville Horror at this drive-in theater. And I guess, you know, it was years after I can't talk. It was years after The Exorcist had been made and stuff, but I guess it was for Halloween or something, I don't know. But anyways, I guess I was about 7 years old, and sitting on the tailgate of his pickup truck, watching the most terrifying fucking movies of all time. So yeah, it was Exorcist and Amityville Horror. To this day, I still love those movies, though. One song you love to listen to as a child. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm a huge Bon Jovi fan. I know it's wimpy, but Living on a Prayer. Still to this day, if nobody's around, I have to pop the CD, and yes, I said CD. I actually have the record too, but I have to pop that CD in and listen to it. I fucking love that song. Kind of embarrassing, but yeah, that's mine. Favorite video game as a child? Well, everybody knows that I was always a Final Fantasy nut. But as a little kid, I loved Duck Hunt for the NES, and Pole Position on the Atari, Frogger, and Pitfall. Pitfall, for those of you who are too young to remember Pitfall, it was a meaningless game, but it was so fucking addicting. You just jump up and grab this vine and swing over alligators. It was great. Yeah, those were my childhood favorite video games. Number 11, Rain or Shine. It depends on the mood I'm in. If I'm in a good mood, I want it to shine, I want the sun shining down. But if I'm in a pissy mood, I want the rain to reflect my feelings. So it just depends on the mood. Happy, sun, pissed off or depressed, give me some rain so I can wallow in my self-pity. What are two of your hobbies? Well, of course, this YouTube thing is a big time-taking up hobby, which all of you know that. My other hobby is reading. I love to read. Huge fantasy nut. I'll read about anything, but I prefer fantasy. Terry Goodkind, Robert Jordan, read everything Tolkien ever did. Terry Brooks, R.A. Salvatore, love to read. What do you do when you're upset? I get quiet, usually, and then I bottle it up, and then I get pissed and blow up and make everybody's lives a living hell, and I feel guilty about it forever. And I brood. I'm horrible about brooding. I gotta say, I'm horrible about that shit. Do you believe in aliens and ghosts? I do believe in aliens. I mean, we're one planet out of billions. I mean, it's just egotistical for me to believe that we're the only intelligent life forms. I mean, God, if we're it, that's pretty pathetic. And ghosts. I actually have a weird story about that. I was about 15, and the house I lived in with my parents was just a little 4-room, 1-bath house. But it was one of those, it was one of those ones you could walk through the whole house, had doorways through each room. But I didn't have a bedroom, so I always slept on the couch. And one night I was sitting in the recliner in the living room, and the couch is to the right of me. And I have my blanket spread out there, like I'm going to go lay down, but I wasn't laying down yet. I was sitting in the recliner with my earphones on, listening to my Walkman, playing Nintendo. And out of the corner of my eye, I actually see my damn sheet kind of pull up like somebody's getting underneath them, like they're getting ready to lay down underneath there. Freaked me out so bad, I go to my sister's room, knock on the door, and I'm standing there, tears are pouring down my face, and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I can't even talk. I pussed out so bad, I was terrified. Ended up sleeping in my sister's room for like 3 nights because I was scared of the monsters in my parents' house. But so I do believe in aliens, and I don't know if that was a ghost or not, but whatever the fuck it was, terrified the shit out of me. And what do you love and hate about the YouTube community? What I love about it is the friendships you get. I mean, I'm an introvert, and on here I get to talk to everybody. I get people to make me feel like I matter, and that's feels so nice. I mean, I've got the best friends I've ever had in my life through YouTube, and that's what it matters. That's what it matters. I can't really say. That's what it means to me. That's what YouTube's all about, is friendships. Yeah, we all want to grow and stuff, but that family, friend, camaraderie, that's my favorite thing about YouTube. My least favorite thing, if you sub to my channel, I'll give you a shout out. I don't want that. If you're going to give me a shout out, give me a shout out. But if I'm going to have to sub to your channel to get a shout out, to me that's sub for sub bullshit. Me and Sticky Buzz are talking about that. That's my least favorite thing about YouTube. Well, guys, I hope you liked this. If you did, hit that like button. And make sure to check out Purple Torch Gaming and the Serious Squirrel, because that's where I got this idea for it. It's called the Broseph Q&A. And if you liked it, I advise you to do it on your channel. And until next time, CapNKrome, out.